Have you ever felt frustrated by achieving goals and yet still feel like something is missing? As if happiness is always just out of reach? What if I told you there is a practical and proven path to creating the life you've always dreamed of? Would you be willing to follow it? In this video, we'll dive into the book Build the Life You Want, written by two icons, Arthur C. Brooks and Oprah Winfrey. This is more than just a guide to happiness. It's an action plan to transform your life into something truly meaningful and satisfying. But before we get started, subscribe to the Literary World channel. Here, you'll find impactful reviews and lessons from books that can change your worldview. Don't miss the chance to access this transformative book directly. The link is in the description. Click and take the first step towards a happier and more fulfilled life. Arthur C. Brooks is one of the most brilliant minds when it comes to happiness and well-being. A professor at Harvard University and author of several bestsellers, he has dedicated his career to unlocking the secrets of personal fulfillment and human connection. Brooks doesn't just write about happiness. He approaches it as a science. His experience includes years of research in positive psychology, neuroscience, and even economics, showing how all of these factors influence our well-being. In the book, he shares practical insights to overcome emotional barriers and build a life with purpose. His approach is empathetic, but also based on concrete data, which makes his work unique and impactful. Oprah Winfrey is a true phenomenon. She began her career as a TV host, but her journey goes far beyond that. Oprah has become one of the most influential women in the world by using her platform to help people connect with their emotions, overcome challenges, and discover their true potential. With her own story of overcoming obstacles, she brings a deeply personal and inspiring perspective to the book. Oprah believes that everyone has the power to transform their lives, and her collaboration with Brooks is proof of that. By combining science and intuition, they have created a powerful guide to achieving genuine and lasting happiness. Happiness is not a gift that falls from the sky or a privilege reserved for the few. Arthur C. Brooks and Oprah Winfrey explain that it is intentionally built on four essential pillars: purpose, love, health, and spirituality. Often, we feel unhappy because we follow what society tells us should make us happy. Accumulating possessions, achieving status, or achieving unattainable standards of success. But according to the authors, these elements often have limited impact on our lasting well-being. The secret to genuine happiness is to focus on what really matters. Cultivating healthy relationships, taking care of yourself, and aligning your actions with your deepest values. This takes effort, but it also brings transformative results. This first lesson is an invitation to reevaluate your life and eliminate everything that does not contribute to your growth and well-being. Purpose is the engine that drives life, the invisible force that motivates us to get up every day, even when faced with challenges. According to Brooks and Oprah, finding a clear purpose can be the difference between living a full life and just surviving. This search, however, does not happen overnight. It requires reflection, courage to experiment, and a willingness to make mistakes and learn. The author suggests that you start by looking at your passions, skills, and the impact you want to make in the world. More than a grand mission, purpose can be found in simple actions, such as taking care of your family or helping your community. The important thing is that it resonates with your essence. When you discover your why, all your decisions become clearer, and challenges stop being obstacles and become steps towards a more meaningful life. Relationships are the foundation of a happy life. Numerous studies show that people with genuine connections are healthier and live longer. And Brooks and Oprah reinforce this by highlighting the importance of love in its many forms. These include not only romantic relationships, but also true friendships, strong family ties, and even community connections. However, building these relationships takes effort. It requires cultivating empathy, open communication, and, often, forgiveness. Oprah shares stories from her life, showing how deep friendships and partnerships were crucial to her personal growth. The authors also warn about the dangers of loneliness and how it affects our mental and physical health. Investing in relationships is, therefore, investing in your own happiness and well-being, creating a support network that transforms difficult times into opportunities for joint growth. Life is full of ups and downs, and suffering is inevitable. However, according to Brooks and Oprah, the secret to building a happy life is not in avoiding pain, but in learning to deal with it. Resilience, defined as the ability to bounce back from adversity, is a skill that can be developed. The authors explain that facing challenges with courage, rather than running away from them, helps us grow and makes us emotionally stronger. Oprah shares moments from her life when she turned suffering into valuable lessons, while Brooks provides practical tools, such as journaling, therapy, and meditation, for dealing with difficult emotions. They also emphasize that pain is temporary, but the lessons we learn from it can last forever. Learning to deal with suffering is, in fact, one of the surest paths to achieving genuine happiness. Happiness is not possible without taking care of both body and mind. Brooks and Oprah emphasize that our physical and mental health are interdependent and need to be treated as priorities. Brooks explains how simple practices, such as regular exercise, a balanced diet, and quality sleep, have a direct impact on our brain chemistry and, consequently, on our emotional well-being. Oprah, in turn, talks about the importance of taking care of our mental health, highlighting how therapies, meditation, and self-care can bring more balance and clarity to our lives. Together, they show that small changes in daily habits can have profound effects on our happiness. Ignoring health, whether physical or mental, means compromising all other areas of life. Taking care of yourself is not a luxury, but a necessity for those who want to achieve fulfillment. Spirituality is not limited to religious practice. It is a deeper connection with something greater, be it God, the universe, or simply nature. For Oprah, spirituality is a central element of her life and a source of strength in the most difficult times. She believes that practices such as prayer, meditation, and gratitude help to cultivate a more positive and hopeful outlook. Brooks complements this view with scientific data, showing how people who practice spirituality tend to be more resilient and happier. The message is clear. Finding time to connect with your spirituality, whatever it may be, is essential to creating a sense of purpose and inner peace. This connection not only strengthens us emotionally, but also helps us deal with daily challenges with greater balance and confidence. Thoughts shape our emotions and, consequently, our lives. According to Brooks and Oprah, learning to control thought patterns is one of the most powerful skills we can develop. They explain how neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to adapt, allows us to reprogram the way we perceive the world. Brooks suggests practices such as mindfulness, visualization, and positive affirmations to break cycles of negative thoughts. Oprah shares how she stays focused on the positive even in challenging situations, using these tools to transform her perspective. The authors reinforce that, by training the mind to focus on what is good, we are, in fact, creating the perfect scenario for a more fulfilled life. Where your attention is, your energy follows, and by changing your thoughts, you change your reality. Happiness is not a destination that you reach and where you remain forever. It is an ongoing process, built through small daily habits and conscious decisions. Brooks and Oprah point out that expecting happiness to come from big accomplishments is a common mistake. Instead, it's in the small moments, like an act of kindness, a meaningful conversation, or a simple victory, that happiness is found. Intentionally creating these moments, whether by expressing gratitude or celebrating personal progress, is essential. The authors encourage us to view happiness as a journey, where each day brings new opportunities to grow and get closer to what truly matters. More than that, they reinforce that every small step counts and that, in the end, the sum of these small actions is what builds a fulfilling life. Often, our stories from the past trap us in negative patterns that hinder progress. Oprah shares how rewriting these narratives was crucial in her journey, allowing her to turn pain into learning and failure into fuel for success. Brooks adds a scientific perspective, explaining that our memories are not fixed. We can reinterpret them, changing how they affect us. This lesson is an invitation to look at the past with compassion and use difficult experiences as tools to create a better future. Rewriting your story is, in fact, an act of freedom. It is letting go of the shackles of what has been and making room for what can be. When we change the way we see the past, we also change the way we live in the present and plan for the future. Happiness is a feeling that grows when it is shared. Brooks and Oprah point out that by spreading happiness to others, we are actually expanding our own. Whether through acts of generosity, kind words, or simple gestures of support, the impact is profound. Oprah believes that by inspiring and helping others, we find more purpose in our own lives. Brooks complements this by showing how science proves that helping others reduces stress, increases emotional health, and even prolongs life. This lesson reminds us that happiness is not something we keep to ourselves. By sharing, we create a positive wave that not only transforms the world around us, but also enriches us in ways we cannot measure. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these lessons resonated with you the most? Is there something you already do or would like to implement in your life? Leave your answer in the comments. Your opinion is very important to us. If this video inspired you, subscribe to the Literary World channel so you don't miss any more transformative reviews. And don't forget to click on the link in the description to access the book Build the Life You Want. Thank you very much for staying until the end. I hope to see you in the next video, with more stories and lessons that will transform the way you see the world. See you then.